It's working. We got sound. Do we have game sound? That's the big question. Nope, no game sound. Time to restart. And quit. And I'm gonna do that. Good morning. Hey, and Kitty. Hey, Chris Carnage. Good morning to you guys, and welcome to day one of the. What site is this? This is day one. My kids are off on vacation. Well, my wife and the kids are gone on vacation to the Dominican Republic, which means that this is Bachelor Week. Woo! I have no idea what the heck I'm gonna do with myself. Hey, Chicken Pollo, what's happening? We're having a party at my place. Well, at least, well, no, there's no party. Just this is gonna be a Lego party. The Street Vision Bundle, today's bestseller. Let's see what's in the shop. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Eva, Feel It. The Fantastic Four bundle is in the shop. So all of you fans, remember to use code the Mad Puck if you're gonna be buying anything. I'd really appreciate it. It goes to support this channel. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, they changed up Odyssey. Got a brand new logo. Oh, not logo, but a brand new shot. Super Showdown story event. What the heck is that? All right, let's have a look. Fortnite Showdown story event, August 2nd. Okay, let's have fun. Anyway, back into the build for the Voyager. I have actually been watching some. I started to watch the series this weekend. I'm on episode 2 so far, and I must say the ship looks really, really nice. Especially motion and everything. So I'm kind of excited about getting it done and flying. Because at least that's one thing that we should be able to do with this particular build. Get it flying. Okay, we are up on TikTok this morning. TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So big shout out to the TikTok community. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, oops, my bad. Let's try that again. And I'll be trying to pay attention. Hopefully we can see all of the chat. Miss Dr. Doom and Fantastic Four are together for the first time. Oh, amazing. Well, and Kitty, well, actually, Rod and Kitty's son is a huge Dr. Doom fan. So this collaboration is a huge thing for him right now. So Aunt Kitty is gonna know everything about the Fantastic Four by way of her son knowing everything about the Fantastic Four. All right, we are among the rubble. All right, hopefully we can see the TikTok chat. Hey, can you say something over in TikTok? I don't think we're seeing over here. Yep, we're seeing TikTok chat. Perfect. Good, 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 good. We are set to go. All channels are go. So let's get into this. I've got a big amount of rubble, and it's not just here. It's all over the landscape between the ship and the Enterprise, because the I've had to rebuild the my dome a couple of times. Of course, like duh. It's just one of those things that happens. Let me just empty out here, because we're gonna be adding a lot more rubble to the mix. I was I was up early because I went to take the my family over to the airport. Flight is at 6:20, so we had to be there 2 hours ahead of time. And my God, it's quite a bit of hoops they had to jump through. So good thing we went so early. But it means that I was back here by 5 and awake. So not exactly the great state to be in. Some grenades. And a lot of these grenades. Oh, okay. I'll fix that. Is that on where? On TikTok? Start. Okay, so TikTok is fine. Twitch. Create a dashboard. Twitch. Streaming manager. Alright, so Twitch is okay. But it's my YouTube is wrong? YouTube is usually right. Okay, YouTube. Curious and curiouser. Oh, we got 3,800 subscribers last night. So that's awesome. So whoever the number 3,800 was, thank you so much. I will throw some. Okay, now it's 3,801. My promotions are not sir. Oh gosh, dang it! I have to fix that later. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Perfect. The I do have a new tutorial coming. I've been kind of holding back. I don't know why. I just never got around to it. So, excuse me. But there is a new tutorial coming. It's a much faster build. I think you can love that one. Star Trek Voyager. Take off Battle Bus. Take off the description, and save it. All right. So now we have a proper description. Hey, Mr. Black, what's happening? Well, Andrew, I just wanted to say thank you for actually taking the time to build the Tie Fighter. The one of the best things about that build though is that it has so many different build techniques in there, and it's while it's not as complicated as the new tutorial, it's one of those builds that is kind of really worthwhile and it's satisfying to get through to the end. So I hope you felt that sense of satisfaction, and that you learned a lot from the build. Okay, let's get back into now that it's fixed. Grenade time. I was actually saying that I should probably wait until the stream to fly something hull off, because I had a part of the dome done, and it would have been great for the stream, but I didn't want to wait. So I restarted building the dome. As you can see, it's not as domey as it was before. It actually starts lower and has a nice angle coming down there. I think part of that actually needs to be not as flat as that, but we try to find the right balance. All right, let me get rid of the grenades there. My axe is going to be out soon, so I should load up on some more. All right, we are at the point right. Okay, so there you see the shape coming together. I think we're at the point right now where it's time to put on the nacelles. Because what is that? What? Hello? Hello? What the heck is that? Where's my phone? No, that's my phone. Something weird is going on. Hello? Okay, that's just weird. All right, so we're working on the nacelles and the side of the ship. I keep hearing this weird feedback. All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys over here. We have the main part of the ship. The saucer is and the main part of the ship are kind of tightly integrated. So this part domes underneath. So there's this part very similar to the Enterprise. So this entire part here comes all the way up, and then we have the sensor array at the front. So this is what we're building towards right now. We're mainly focusing on this area because the dome is going to be quite a bit. So this is like doubled up. So I'm just gonna grab my handy machine blocks and let's get these in. Let's get these done so that we can go on and build the nacelles and feel good about ourselves. All right, you are not supposed to do that. Are you? No, you're not. Okay. Of course, it's raining. And it's dark. It's dark and it's raining. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I've already been up 2 hours, mainly doing a lot of building on this here and just trying to clean it up. So I really want to get this ship done and flying through the air. And it'll be cool to actually watch the new, not the new season, but watch the old episodes with this in mind, because it does lend a slightly different perspective. Don't quite know exactly what that perspective is, but it's interesting building a ship and watching some of that, its reality kind of unfold in front of you. Okay, this is all here, so underneath there is not so important. There we go. So this can actually, can you go there? No? You're gonna go here, because we're never gonna see there. All right. Now, one of the things that I did find is that we have some parts I have to make some decisions on, because there's this hinge that goes along the side and attaches the wing. Now, either I'm going to make that into a proper hinge so it moves, but that may throw some uncertainty into actually making it fly. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should actually put a hinge section on? Because we already know that we can do it. And it's like the only moving part, well, only independently moving part of the ship. So, but a hinge would require slightly bit more. So thoughts: one for a proper hinge, or two for a make believe hinge. The vote is up to you. Dun 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 dun. What? Four? What? I didn't say four. Vote. Oops, sorry, four was not part of the equation there. Hello, two. So two for make. Is it okay? So one for real hinge, two for make believe. Hey, Captain Jared. Hey, Marcus. What's going on? Okay, so two for make believe, and Kitty actually wants me to fake it. Amazing. Chris Carnage, of course, wants the opposite of whatever Ann Kitty wants. Who could have ever predicted that? Don't let me sway your vote. You people. Okay then. Only two people have voted, so it's a tie. Anybody else want to vote on this? Come on, get your vote in. Now's the time to do the vote. Even on the vote, does it get the vote? That's my best option voice. I'm sorry, I can't do it very well. Well, one person has voted for yes, one person has voted for no. So while the rest of you guys decide if you want to vote at all, I'm going to go ahead. Come on. Mr. Black, what do you think? Fake hinge or real hinge? Captain Jared, fake hinge or real hinge? What do you guys think? Help me out here. Don't let Chris Carnage win the day just by default. All right, and Kitty. Well, you know what? Thankfully, the starting position for both of them, real hinge. Of course, Mr. Black says real hinge. So Mr. Black is a vote for number one. Thankfully, the build for a real hinge is almost the exact same as a fake hinge. So I think we're gonna do a real one. We have to. We have no other choice. It has to be done. Remember when I was saying that it's the exact same build? I may have been a little bit off. See, here's the thing. A real hinge actually needs to have space. So, let me see. Space. The final frontier. Now, that's actually one of the really off-putting things about Voyager that I can tell you right now. The lack of any kind of voiceover. I don't know if that's something that actually holds for the first episodes only until they find their footing, or is there never a voiceover? Does anybody know? Does Voyager ever get a voiceover at the beginning? explain the mission. Curious minds want to know. Okay, so this is a problem right here about putting this directly onto something like this. Is that there is no space at the side. So I would actually need to suspend it onto another piece first in order to get the gap. Okay, I think we can get around that by using some fence posts. Put this down first, so under here, and this would give us the additional spacing that we need without compromising the look. There. Just have a couple of those added on in a couple places, and we should be good to go. All right. And up one. Hinge up. Okay, so that can't go directly in the middle. Should it be protruding from the bottom or from the top? That's actually going to line up pretty well. If it goes to the top, it will protrude a little bit. I think for the look of it, it may have to come up. Yeah, I think that's going to work better. Although that's not too bad, but there's no spacer in between here. Son of a... Okay, do it again. One more time. There. I think I can live with this. And then we just toss this on here. Get it into the middle. And we can build to our heart's delight. Just got to make sure it actually matches up to the other side, and that whatever we put on here is going to, you know, work. So this is going to be the fun part. Okay, perfect. Not going to go anywhere. And we also have this particular direction going. So this can actually be now built out of wall pieces, which gives us a certain bit of not latitude, but not even flexibility, really. My character's in the way. What's the word I'm looking for here? Grace? I don't know. I think it's because it will actually kind of match up to the look of the rest of the build. That's going to be important. I'm going to have to find the 0 point for this. Same as I did for the for the shuttle. Let me get the illustration here and find the exact points for this. Alright, so it does run all the way down to the back. So I'm going to put the rear hinge to be based on this rather than anything else. Oh, I just realized something. That's not going to be a good look. Thank you. I love balloons. When they work properly, of course. But this should actually be good to go to get this on here now. Can I get this centered? Yeah, I should be able to. No, stop moving. Ah, Chinga. What is your damage? Okay, so I need to get, how many again? Was it 2? One, 2. Buckle my shoe. Of course, this is going the absolute wrong way. I should be going the other way. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's dial that back. You, no, you need to be here. So this needs to be the other side of this. Just to make sense. And then you're back here. Right. Okay, yeah. The barrel, I forgot the barrel was actually the main connector piece. So, oops, my bad. I'm not that innocent. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're just gonna walk these guys down. We're gonna do it the slow way instead of the fast way. Is it past 9 yet? No, it's not past 9 o'clock yet. So I can still claim that my brain is asleep. I mean, I have a coffee and everything, so that's kind of a complete lie. Call it plausible. Plausible deniability. And here we are. Alright, so you... And 3. Then again. Okay. So now we should be able to connect this to this without any problems whatsoever, right? Yeah, you think so. It does not align. And you gotta wonder why it doesn't align. Because this is now going to be off. Alright, let's see. We have 2. Space of 2. 1, 2. This means that this should be able to go into here. And this on top here. See, I could have made this so much easier on myself. But what did I do? I went and listened to Chris Carnage and Mr. Black. Okay, so I gotta take that down. Rooster! What's happening, my friend? How are you doing this morning? All right. Oh, come on. Seriously? Just drop off just like that? I see you. Oh, I forgot the downside, major downside of my family going is that my dog is so confused. I think she thinks that I have gone and killed off the entire family or something because she's looking at me really, really worried. And giving me this look like, where are they? I know you did something with them. My dog is massively paranoid right now. Okay, so I think this piece actually does protrude. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find a solution for this. We don't have very many pieces that are this size. So I may have shot myself in the foot just a little bit. Just a little bit. How many circles do we have? Oh, actually we have that new light. But I was planning... Oh, wait, hold on. Tables. Yar, matey. Oh, this could actually work. There. That's a nice look. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that so much I want to use it for the front. But I can't. I have to use something else. What can I use? What can I use for the front? What can I use for the front? I need something flatter for the front. Okay, so we got this brand new light. Oh, it's too big. Way too big. But that would have been interesting. I may have to just use a table. Just to complete the look. But it Would it be better if it was a little further back? Oh. Oh well. We will either find a solution or we will not find a solution. Let me see if this thing still works. Add another balloon to here. Yep. The hinges still work. So as I add more weight to it, they will it will weigh down. And it's gonna be awesome. So let's continue shaping this out. Yeah. Quit it, will ya? Alright. Let's see how far back it goes. Okay, this is actually the arm that we're looking at, not the actual nacelle yet. I kind of forgot that piece. So my bad. So the arm goes across a little bit more, and it does... Where the heck did you go? Oh, there you are. It does swoop up a little bit. So I may have to do a little bit of cheating here with these guys. In terms of swoopability. Okay, that's onto the arm. Can't mess with that. So, here's what we're gonna do. 1, 2. Then I think this should be far out enough. 1, 2. That should do it. Because there are thrusters that actually go on to here as well. So it's gonna be an interesting part of the build. And yeah, I think that should be enough for. That should be enough. Now we can. Looking at the size of it, it's saying that this is too wide. That should be closer to the body. Man, all these measurements. Why do you have all these measurements? Okay. I went and did all that. And now it's looking at it again. It's, for perspective wise and everything, it's saying that this should be the width. This is why we measure twice and cut once. But at least we have an interesting design in place. So I gotta cut this thing down. Huh. But we may have the space that we need for that. So that is gonna be good. See, this is what I have to go through. All the time. All right, so we have a design down. Great, lovely. How big should it be? You need to be in about here. Yeah. Glad you're here. No, can I actually take this over? Come on, be good. Yes! Haha! That's where we're gonna begin. Where we begin. It never seems to go nowhere. It was in the spring. Na na na. Oh, by the way, I'm actually watching Voyager over on Amazon Prime right now, and it's really interesting watching it in the age of the widescreen, because it was shot on. No, dang it! I didn't want to do that. It was shot, your standard TV 4:3 aspect ratio. So it's really interesting to see how the framing of everything on my super widescreen. Um, let's see. Can we get this in here? Yeah, this should actually work. Amazing. But watching old TV shows on new TVs really is an experience. I think everybody should do it at least once. There. Hand. Touching hand. Reaching out. Touching me. Touching you. Ba-dum-dum-dum. Sweet Caroline. Pa-pa-pa. Good times never feel so good. I feel inclined. Let me see. So from this one to that is what? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 between each one. And this actually begins more at 6. Alright, but 7. In other words, don't go too far back. I feel inclined. Yep. See, we struggle to reach that note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. You know, the one thing that I also did yesterday, while we were just trying to settle down for the night, is that right after dinner, my daughter put on Lilo and Stitch, the new one. And she admitted that she had never actually watched any of the episodes. Sorry, any of the cartoons. She never watched a cartoon. Not the series, nothing. She just didn't like the animation style. I actually found that really interesting because the animation style is like one of the classic hand drawn cell animation, and it's one of those things that we were like, you know, we kind of hold on dare to and clutch our pearls when our kids don't like the style. So of course I clutch my pearls. My pearls were tightly clutched. How dare? How very dare? But it is what it is, you know? Hey, Mr. Greasy, D-Lost boys. Kaboom! Good to see ya. We're over here working on the Voyager. I made some alterations. In other words, I destroyed a lot of things. Yeah. The dome is hard. Man, I cannot stress how hard the dome is. How difficult the dome is. Of course, Kaboom had quite a few adventures building circles and domes early on. Actually, he built a Death Star, and he actually had me fly it for a video he was doing to eclipse the Bloomsy. The Enterprise is actually over there, and it will never be finished because we just don't. The saucer is too big. And it's making us choose right now between ship or saucer. Even if I took out all of the interior decoration from inside the ship, we don't have enough pieces to actually finish up the the saucer. Not at this size. And this is like already scaled down, so I'm a little disappointed. But the Voyager is actually the right scale. So I'm gonna just try a couple of other ships within the universe. So I have the Klingon bird of prey. That needs to be scaled down completely. And um, Voyager is underway, and we're also going to be doing the Excelsior. Right now, we're trying to put on the movable wings. Sorry, the movable nacelles. We were making some good time, but then I made a mistake. It's all me. All right. Okay, so we had to build up two. Two. And then we could go across. Really? Is there something that I can use? There's got to be something that I can use to that's smaller than this. Maybe a square piece. Was in the spring. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never feel so good. I feel inclined. I mean, unless I bring this in and actually just use... Huh. I mean, I could. Use a different piece in here. A shorter piece. Why didn't I do that? I'm going to do that. Because two things do need to occur here. We need to get the flats going. So, let us begin. Oh, crap. I need to shorten that, so it needs to go back. So, okay. This kind of goes to hand in hand. So I need to get that into position to bring that back. How far back? That far back. Can we do a half wall? I can just do a half wall. I'm gonna do a half wall. So if this is forward to there. All right, let's see what we can do in here. I mean, wait, hold on. What am I doing? We already have pieces that can double as a half wall. So, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try not to abuse these pieces, but what the heck. Abuse away. That should do it. And you Need 1, 2. I just added more weight. You shouldn't be going up. What's your damage, buddy? Oh, damn it. Alright, there we go. That should be straight. Super straight. Not going to be straight. Nope. Not even close. See, one of the hardest things is the spacing between pieces. And you gotta get it just right. Or it ends up meaning nothing. No, it's not exact, but close enough for government work. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna grumble and say that's good enough. No, dang it! All right, you come off here. Get your butt away from there. Come on, go. Thank you. Let's try again. Good times never feel so good. I feel inclined. There we go. All right, now we can start to do the rest of the build. Of course, we are in a very unsatisfactory position. So anything that isn't here needs to be off. By at least one. So that should start that up. All right. We're going to have some balloons on the inside. Thankfully, oh crap. This piece is supposed to be 2 bits wide, not 1 bit. So I'm going to have to reconcile that. But it will stop it from coming down. So that should work. All right, let's get the shape all sorted out. Now we can build to the nacelle that we were trying to build. We have to angle inward. We have an angled piece for this. So why don't I just use that? Half walls in first order. There we go. Half walls. No, wrong way. Wrong way. No, the angle is wrong. I need it to be the other way. That way. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I could angle it artificially. Or I could build up. One way I could do it. Or I could take this. Use my brain a little bit. But only just a little bit. Alright, what do we want here? We want this to be up here. So, get that there. Take this off. So that I can add this to the back. Snap. Forward. Up. And then this should allow me to put this on here in the wrong direction. Great. Wrong direction. Ah, what the heck. I've been turned around before. All right, let's put this on in the right. No, can't put it there. All right, let's try again. Hope you guys having a great Monday. My Monday is off to a brilliant start. As y'all can tell. There we go. Was in the spring. And is this connected to something? Yes, it is. So even better. It's nice when we can use an angle piece instead of having to. Oh crap! We have a house inspection today, and the seller just called, just email to ask me if I could postpone. Adulting. Adulting is not fun. It's expensive. Okay, what do we have here? We have the. Okay, this is a flat piece, I think. So this needs to come out to there, and then we have to get these pieces down here. Now there should be a section where we can add in balloons in the middle. And everything should be perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Dang it. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely okay. Because this bit is just kind of filler anyway. Balloons, can we fit in here? We can. Let's bring this back to 0 here. This does need to go a little bit lower. And we can get rid of you. I hit too many things. Okay, so that side nacelle you asked for. It's not going to be accurate. Oh crap, I just forgot. I just remembered. We have the thruster, side thruster to put on here. And you know what? This may have actually helped quite a bit. I'll show you what I mean. because now we have this bit at the side here. Ooh, nasty. This, I think 12 should be fine. So there are some thrusters that go onto the back, and they're like spaced out quite nicely. I was trying to get a much better spacing for them so that I could actually put the lights in there. Alright, so I get... Is that a space of 2? That's a space of 2. So here we go, another one. See, is that a 2 space or is that 1 space? Or did I manage to do like a 2.5? I think I did a 1.5. Ah, that was a 1.5. Son of a... How? Fine. Okay. Okay. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Easy up yourself. Lively up yourself. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and then the last one, 4. The balloons are filling me. We're not even on the nacelle yet. We're just on the arm for it. Man. Not even that heavy. All right, there we go. So now we can actually bring this all the way back here. We have this. I need to make this prettier. It should be fairly easy to do. That's gonna be one of the last things I do there. Oh, crap. Son of a me. Do you know what? I just realized that I am starting this whole thing wrong. I actually still need to continue the rest of this build to the front. Because this is all just filler. All the way up to the front. So, yeah. This is a... How many is that? It's practically a whole wall. Oh! I think delivery. These delivery guys are like super fast. I hear a knock, go to the door, they're gone. Whoosh. All right. Now I was looking at this. Yeah, that is the length of the height of a wall. Without... How the heck am I going to do that? Without breaking anything majorly. That's attached. That's attached to there. All right, so I can do it. Amazing. All right, so there we go. That feels good. Let's try again. Lively up yourself. Oh. Well, I guess that kind of takes care of itself. Interesting. Oh well, we're gonna have plenty of space in here. So let's just get the actual construction of it down. There we go. And we can figure out the rest of it. Because before I close this up, I still need to go and do the other side. But as a start, we can get the thrusters down. So this is going to need some lights and then a cover. Ah, ow. I kind of threw my back out a little bit. Just a little bit. I have no idea how, but it happens. Some of these days, I swear, I just have to look at something, and there goes my back. One of the downsides of getting older. No worry, you'll get older too. It comes for all of us. Seriously? Yeah, long time no talk. Why are you calling me? I just got a message from someone I haven't heard from in a couple of years. They obviously want something. Okay. Let us yeah, because there we go. We got our thrusters. Okay. I can't even start this properly yet because there's supposed to be the plates, the covers. All right, let me see. Floor panels. 4. It's by 4. See, this is what we're supposed to begin with here. Checking for 2 reasons. Why are you disturbing my calm? Okay, don't tease it out. If you have to send a message to someone that you haven't spoken to a long time, just give them all the information. This is her message right now. Check it in for 2 reasons. The first, ... It's like, seriously? Now I'm not going to do her a favor. Oh, okay. Okay, the first one, she sent her baby picture. Oh, she has another one. Amazing. Okay, and what's the second reason? Second reason is the one you're hiding. Come on, spit it out. Okay, right. Let's just focus on the build. I'm sorry, including my personal life here. Hard to stay focused sometimes. One of those days. All right. Let's see. God, nope. Let's get this back up. Well, one of the things that you really should do, by the way, is just lock it off so that it doesn't go anywhere, and you can build in peace. I kind of forgot to do that, so my own problem. Oh, great. All right, let me see if I can lock this off over to the side. Should be fairly simple process. All I have to do is get this in here. Of course not. Okay, lock it off before you do anything else at all. Seriously. So now I have to try to get this flat, just so that I can add a single piece to it. That's not flat yet. Alright, this should be, I think this should be flat enough. Seriously? One more? All right. Now this got to go back up. Jeez. Yes. The explosion of balloons is the sound of your pieces locking. So that's triumphant. That's nice. Yeah, sorry. I cannot provide gossip. Apparently my this is a girl I used to work with a couple years ago. She's looking to sue someone. So, I can't say any more about it. So it looks like I'm going to have a conversation later. Okay, right. Back to task. That should be a little wider, but you know what? I think that's going to be wide enough, especially for the sake of Lego. And we should just get started on the nacelle. So the nacelle comes out. Let me see the shape of it. It is an oblong. So square, oblong. Technically, it should be. Let me see, where is it? Technically speaking, I should be able to use this to build it. But I really don't like how this looks. The shape is just wrong. Just too much. So I'm going to have to make my own. which is where this comes in. What is your damage? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're going to be annoying. I may have to log out and come back because this is no longer accepting. Yep. It may actually stick at that angle. We'll see in a second. 946. Hey, JM. Yeah, I gotta say, Lego Fortnite is a lot of fun, especially now that I've gone and learned all the pieces and everything. It's I can slip into it and just start building. I've been looking at a couple of other games over the weekend. Haskins got me interested in Shrouded, and I've been learning the mechanics to that. But then it got me thinking about some of the other games I used to play, like Roblox was what got me started, and they had a couple of other options to build. So I was checking out a couple of those things, but the learning the game mechanics is always such it's an adventure, really, because there's a lot that you can do. On top and bottom. Fun. And with Lego Fortnite, I mean, you know it immediately. It's Lego. You can pop in, and you have quite a nice variety of pieces. It's not as great a variety as what you need, but you know what? It's pretty good. Definitely not perfect. Nobody's, whole body's nerfed, as Eleanor would say. Yes. See? It resets itself, which is nice. All right, and then I put down 2 because this section takes care of itself, and then gotta come out there. I think I may have gone a little too high. I think. Yeah. I think this may actually be the right size, right in about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I think 5 is good. Bring it down. One, 2. Okay. Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. What did I miss? Okay, I see what I missed. Okay. There's the top. Oh, that's actually the back of it. Oh, dang. So the front has more decoration than the back. All right, so we have a shape. Now we have to start refining the shape. So let's see how much flexibility we have when it comes to refining. We're going to start with the back. This is the more stolid part. When I say stolid, I mean it's, you know, not as what you expected. I think that should probably do it. Because you can't come too far back with this one. Can you? Yeah, you can. Right there. Perfect. So I'm going to take a couple liberties here. I'm going to just grab this. And you can't do that. Ah, son of a... Now, let me see the bottom. Ah. The bottom, the bottom, the bottom. What do we have? All right, so a little bit of decoration. Actually, we don't have any decoration. It's mainly words on the bottom, but we can add a little bit of variation here by, let's say, adding on some vents. Vents are always nice decoration. Right in the bottom. Man. Alright, these guys are gonna have to go up center. There's no space for the vents in the bottom. We will have at least one nacelle kind of done in 7 minutes. I can do it. I can do it. What do the sides look like? That's the question. Come on. No, get up there. Come on, up, up. There we go. One. Can we get some vents on the sides? Too much to ask for a vent. Yes, it is, because that's where the light goes. Ah, the blue light. So I gotta redo this. The entire side is completely done. So it's 1, 2. I should have done a 5. 1. Alright, so it's gonna be 2. Now we already did something similar to Enterprise, so I know how this one goes. At least. Down to Supernova. And there we go. These blue reflective. I've been waiting for this. Which one? Which one? Okay, top one. heck's going on here? Why isn't it taking? Okay, you come on. Come on. There we go. This should be a lot easier. Why isn't it just snapping on? I mean, you'd think this would be the easy part. All right, there we go. So found out that General Ronimus is actually a huge fan of Voyager. So he's looking forward to coming and taking a visit and walking on the deck. As soon as this is in proper shape. But I think this is, with the nacelle on, it really does make it feel a lot more like Voyager. I know we're never going to see inside the nacelles, but you know what? This had to be done. There we go. Alright, so I am the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is right now, because I have to run off to work. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream, and that you're enjoying our Star Trek couple of weeks. We've been spending a long time on Star Wars, and now Star Trek is getting a little bit of love. So we're going to be finishing up the build for Voyager this week. We did the Enterprise, well, most of the Enterprise. And we'll be working on more builds as we go on. But the Voyager should take over most of this week. I know I have to angle this thing in, but I will shape this. It will look good. Don't worry about it. Just getting the feel for it. But yeah, we're doing good. I'm loving this. And yeah, let's just take a quick tour of the ship, of how it's looking. Here, let me sleep till morning. I know I didn't show you guys what I've done over the weekend, so let's give a proper tour. I managed to expand the deck. I have to redo this now because the 3D model has a different look than the show, so I'm going to be following the show about how this part actually looks. We're adding on the nacelles right now and making these to be movable. So that's the next big project. But I completed the rest of the hull here, well, at least the top part of it, and fixed up most of the neck. So the neck has now been redone several times, so I can add more pieces and just round that out, so that I can finish up rest of the hull here. The had to redo this completely because the angle was wrong. It was too rounded. It needed to be more pointed. But with the nacelles on, it's gonna really help a lot with the look. We close off the shuttle bay. Yeah, and you know, added lights and stuff in here. Make sure that we have some space to work with. So I'm planning on where I'm going to put my engineering section and the transporter room, and trying to plan where the bridge should be. But it should be right in here. So I have little plans for that. I'm going to move that bus stop later down. But the build is coming along, and it should be really, really cool once it's all completed. I don't know how heavy it's going to be because we're using so many of the wall pieces, but we're just trying to get the right look for the ship. So I hope you guys are digging the build, and you're going to stick around to see the rest of this amazing ship. I'm watching the series right now, and I'm appreciating this a heck of a lot more. Anyway, this is it's time for me to run off. So thank you for joining. If it's your first time here, please feel free to leave a like, comment, share it with your friends. Tell everyone what amazing builds are going on. I'm the Madapuck66. Oh, sorry, if it's not your first time here, thank you guys for coming back. Love you guys. Love to see you guys, and I'm glad you're coming back and just hanging out, starting your day off. Kaboom is streaming this morning, so head over to Kaboom's stream over on not Yahoo. Why do I want to say Yahoo? Over on TikTok. Dang it! Over on YouTube and Twitch, and you'll see. You see what he's up to. I don't have a clue. Right now my mind is in work mode. So yeah, a lot of ums in there. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you all tomorrow 8:30. Take care. Bye now.